It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson with colleagues Shaq and Ken Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Indiana Pacers. Checking out the Pacers, from their first 7 games, they've come away with just 1 win. Whatever optimism they brought with them into the season has faded significantly. Well, guys, so much of what Kevin Love can do on the floor doesn't even show up on the stat sheet. One thing you often hear people talk about is his ability to throw the outlet pass. Have you ever seen another player, well, I know I have, as good as he is on the outlet?
Well, you know, Wes Unseld is the first name you think of.
That was the one in my brain, too.
The godfather of big men, Bill Russell, defined what it meant to be a good outlet passer. But you know what's funny, Ernie? I can't outlet the ball like he does, and I'm the strongest guy to ever play the game.
You're the strongest man that ever played the game.
I don't know why I can't do it.
Why can't you do it?
I don't know.
Why not?
What makes you the strongest man that ever played the game?
Because I ripped down 15 backboards.
Okay, well, that makes you the strongest man that ever played the game.
And you can't throw a pass like that.
No, not the overhead one. He has one where he does it from the chest.
Yes.
I can't do that one.
Yeah, you can't do that.
No.
Okay.
Well,
Maybe it's a weak upper body.
There it is.
Ernie, look at this chest.
I'll just say this. Wes Unseld, I agree with.
Thank you.
I'll take my shirt off right now.
Well, please don't.
Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
The always busy and popular East 4th Street here in Cleveland are setting today. Quicken Loans Arena is just at the end of that block. On the road and hungry for a win against an Eastern Conference rival, the Indiana Pacers are ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. This game marks the end of the stretch at home for the Cavaliers, back on the road tomorrow. And, of course, J.R. Smith, team moving on here without him.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
And let's get a quick pregame update from David Aldridge, who had a chance moments ago to talk with head coach Nate McMillan.
Well, guys, he has an admiration for what he called the intelligent, efficient offense played by today's opponent. He told me that the thing about this team is that they are so good at identifying the weak spots in an opponent. They come at you in multiple ways, depending on where those weak spots are. He said, we've got to be ready for everything. Pretty tall order. Guys?
Thanks, David. Hey, getting some early returns on the season, Brent, for top teams that are already looking great. How early is too early to start thinking about things like home court advantage?
Well, it's kind of like Christmas, Kevin. It's never too early to start thinking about the home court advantage. You know, a lot of veteran teams would tell you that they're not concerned about whether their game would travel come playoff time. But home court advantage is something that they would all like to have, trust me.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Young and Turner up front. Collison is out there with Austin Rivers. And it's Gay in at the 3, the small forward. LeBron with it. And the layup's good off the glass.
Once James takes off towards the basket, the defense really has no chance to react and or stop him. What determination from the King there.
Now here's Collison. He kicks to Rivers. Off target from three-point range. On defense, the Pacers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, and some of that loss was due to a lack of hustle, especially on the defensive end.
And there are games where an opponent gets aggressive. You got to raise your level of play. They failed to do that in this one. And we know he could drill that from there, even with defenders closing in.
Thompson, a screen on Gay. LeBron kicks to Thompson. Gay against James. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And here's Love from the arc. Over Young. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Poor decision making there. No idea what he's going for with that kind of pass in that situation.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. They double him with Love. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Collison. Turner's got his first points of the game.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Well, you have to be able to trust each other on the defensive end of the floor. Otherwise, the whole thing is just going to crumble.
Now, here's Rose. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. There's the 3. The Pacers pull it in. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
Yeah, and these teams pretty familiar with one another. They'll face off 4 times this year.
We'll get a great idea tonight of exactly how they match up in terms of strengths versus weaknesses. It comes down to a 4-game season series. This first one is always a good indicator of what's to come.
Young. Great tee that time from Love. Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. He's covered by Gay. Cleveland moving the ball around. There's Rose with the 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And 1 for 5 is a tough way to start the game, Kevin. They got to get it going.
Rivers kicks to Collison. Lets it go from deep. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 5. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Collison dishes to Young. Outside Collison. Turner with a screen for Collison. Turner with a screen on Rose. Rivers passes to Turner. Over Rose. The shot by Turner no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
He's covered by Collison. Thompson, a screen on Gay. Shot to end this cold run. Over Gay. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And that's a good looking stroke right there from LBJ.
Screen by Young. Collison kicks to Young. Dishes it to Rivers. It's up a 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Rivers has got 6.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
You have to give a lot of credit to Austin Rivers for how he has improved since his rookie season.
And one big reason for Rivers earning his spot is his improved efficiency. Had trouble shooting from the mid-range and out early on and worked on that part of his game, which opened up everything else for his skill.
Gay drives in and finished off by Gay.
And I just love how Gay penetrates to the bucket. I mean, always looking for the highlight reel play, showing off that awesome vertical.
Now here's James. He had 10 points in the win against Boston.
Loved his passing tonight as well. He was just cutting the defense to pieces out there.
Now here's Gay, following the miss by Kevin Love. Before his injury, Rudy Gay had made some strides on the defensive end. In general, Greg, he doesn't get enough credit sometimes for his impact on that side of the ball.
Yeah, Gay has always been a great ball hawk. I mean, he's got long arms to pick off lazy passes. He gets a good amount of blocks for a wing player as well. Very much so underrated when you talk about his defense.
LeBron against Gay, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
A great job by LeBron in that instance at getting some contact and then going straight into the foul.
And we talk about the things that make LeBron great, Brent. The mental aspect of his game probably goes overlooked sometimes.
Well, you think about the way that LeBron James can be a chess master out on the floor. Wherever he wants the ball, he can set the pieces up where he knows he can take advantage of how the defense is going to play. And his teammates will tell you he can pretty much recall any play after a game that he's played. So him processing the game is on another level.
Now here's James after Darren Collison's miss. Love with the screen for James. And the dunk by James.
Kevin Love constantly looking to set screens. A good screen will open up more space for him to create some offense.
Collison kicks to Gay. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. And that's now 7 points for Rudy Gay. The screen from Thompson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I just don't ever want to take for granted the fact that LeBron James is simply one of the greatest basketball players that's ever played the game. Am I overstepping it? Not at all. He is just as complete as it gets.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And when it's all said and done, Brent, do you think LeBron James goes down as the most versatile player in NBA history?
There's no doubt about it, Kevin. If you talk about a player that had the consistent dominance that LeBron James had in every facet of the game, from the moment he stepped into the NBA, it's been a remarkable run for him. And when he steps between those sidelines, there's really nothing that he cannot do. Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Right. It's a pick by Love to the paint. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Gay in the corner. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's LeBron. Second shot opportunity, and he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle too.
This is a guy whose mindset just never changes. Even when they're losing, he's always going to be aggressive.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Now here's Muhammad. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. Baldwin kicks to James. Passes it to Baldwin. The 3-pointer, no good. Pacers leading by 4 on the wing. Williams. The 3. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Now Cleveland shooting 33% here in the first quarter. And Grant sends it back. Here's Oladipo. Feeds it to Williams. Williams, a screen on James. Grant kicks to Muhammad. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Here's Shumpert. And finished off by Shumpert.
That's why you can't be too careless with Iman Shumpert lurking. Always active and knocks that one away.
And Indiana shooting 40% here in the early stages. Back to Oladipo. There's a screen by Williams. Oladipo dishes to Muhammad. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Muhammad's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, they brought the double team to force the ball out of his hands, but failed to rotate off the pass.
There's the pick. James, the pass to Baldwin. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trade.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
Now, here's Grant. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To the left wing. Outside jumper. To the inside. Kicks it out to LeBron. Here's Baldwin. Another 3 for Cleveland.
LBJ terrific when it comes to moving the ball. He has a strong sense for when his teammates are open and then when to deliver.
Kicks to Muhammad. Grant outside. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Terrific use of the floater, unguardable really, because you can't do anything defensively to stop it.
Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for LeBron. So, Brent, you averaged 21 points a game your senior year in college. What adjustments did you have to make to really score at the NBA level?
Well, I didn't have to ask for the ball much in college, but my first year in the pros, Kevin, I had to do that. I said, I'm open over here. You know, really it was just a matter of being comfortable within the system, and then there's always that proving ground, Kevin. The first 6 months as a rookie or a first-year player that's getting ample time, you just want to prove that you're capable of handling your business in the league, and that all happened for me in my rookie year with the Los Angeles Clippers.
And Muhammad kicks to Grant. Muhammad sets a pick for Grant. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And I love the fact that they did such a good job of really reacting to what the defense was giving them.
They capitalized on so many opportunities. The offense tonight just extremely fluid.
Indiana trailing here. And Oladipo kicks to Williams. There's a screen by Williams. Muhammad dishes to Oladipo. There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Grant. Herman Gomez grabs the miss.
Right now he's just out of sync. A lot of shots rimming out, and he's got to try to find something different.
Here's Baldwin. He's covered by Grant. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Holmes, that's a screen. Hernan Gomez in the corner. Off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Muhammad. Cavaliers leading. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Baldwin the pass to Shumpert. No good on the triple. The Pacers shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Grant kicks to Muhammad. Floats one up. No good from Grant.
And you just get the sense the whole period he's been a bit out of sync.
Yeah, sometimes you just can't figure out what's wrong, but he keeps trying to push through.
Now here's Shumpert. And the pass to Baldwin. They set the pick. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Marvin Williams. Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one is no good. Muhammad on the wing. He nails it, and we're tied up. Muhammad's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And that's what we mean by combo guard skills right there. Kept his head up and found the open man.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. A chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the ups and downs of the NBA season.
For me, at a younger age, I was never even keel. We would win a playoff game when I was younger. I was excited out of my mind, and then you would lose, and I was the worst person in the world. But I think at this point in my career, I kind of stay even. One game shouldn't affect the next game. You know, you go out and play as hard as you can, live with the results.
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
He is absolutely as solid and steady as a rock at this point in his career. Nothing rattles him. Nothing throws him off his game.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what you take?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Love the pace they're playing with. Anytime you can get your offense going without the defense setting up, got a huge advantage.
We've got Rashawn Holmes. He's out there with Hernan Gomez. Aldrin out there with Henderson. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Muhammad, chance there to take the lead, missing. And so here's Cleveland. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Back to Holmes. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Pass to Baldwin. 5 on the clock. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Grant.
Well, Tyronn Lue's still pretty much new to the coaching ranks, but a tremendous amount of experience from his playing career. He won titles with Kobe and Shaq in Los Angeles for the Lakers, played alongside Michael Jordan in Washington, and he's seen LeBron James bring a title back to Cleveland. That's a lot of championship experience for Ty Lue.
Here's Muhammad, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Cleveland. And Brent, you talk about Cavs coach Tyronn Lue, having played with those greats, he knows how to win.
Well, he's never been intimidated by any player that he's suited up with, and certainly relished any of the opportunities to make contributions as a member of the teams that he played for. So he recognizes all those things, and I think he also recognizes the tremendous opportunity in front of him to coach one of the game's all-time greats in LeBron James.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Miles Turner comes in for Williams, and it's Austin Rivers in for Grant. Pass to Holmes. Back to Rose. He tries for 3, drills the three-pointer. Rose has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And that's a shot Rose must make consistently. When he's making it rain from there, this team is hard to match up with.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Thread the stretch 4. The 3 and D play. Specialties that have emerged over the years. Any other specialties you see becoming a trend?
The one that I see as a trend, Kevin, right now is the redefining of the 5 position. Think about guys like Porzingis, Embiid, Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Davis, being able to stretch a defense out at the 5 position all the way out to the 3-point line. We're redefining what it means to be a center in the NBA.
I'm sure there are traditional guys that see that and just can't believe what they're watching. Huh? Guys out there, that big, and hitting shots.
Yeah, most of those old guys will take back to the home, Kevin. Just enjoy it while you can.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Turner with the screen. Collison kicks to Rivers. Turner with the screen for Rivers. Over Love. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 8 points for Austin Rivers.
Squaring up, you could see the work that Rivers has put into the mechanics on his shot. He's making himself into a more consistent player.
Now here's Rose. Love inside. Turner covering. Love, no luck. Now here's Rivers. Outside Collison. Cavaliers with the rebound. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Again, Love missing.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
Yeah, when your shot's in the fridge like this, it's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers, they have short-term memories.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That'll be his second foul of the game. Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in, and the Pacers also making a change. Gay's checked in. Here's Collison. Here's Turner. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 1. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
The screen from Thompson. Rose dishes to Thompson. Here's Daniels. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. Gay passes to Collison. 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Shot's good from Young.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Thompson, a screen on Collison. Rose kicks to Love. Love with another miss.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
For Indiana, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
James checked in for Cleveland.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys. And Gay isn't easy to tie up, using his length and muscle to kind of power through the defense. And when you watch Rudy Gay out there on the court, you see just why he's always been a solid scorer in our league. I mean, any situation, any type of offense, he can find a way to get points, and really one of the more underrated players we have in our league.
Now here's LeBron, 11 points in the game. Can they get it? Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And I would say look out. Right now, LeBron James is locked in.
Left side, Turner. And Thompson sends it back. Daniels dishes to Thompson. James kicks to Love. Turner with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Here's Young. No good there. Some solid defense from Rose. Now James. He's got 13. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Kevin Love.
Love not messing around inside. When he's got good positioning, he'll go straight up with shot attempts like that.
The Pacers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Here's Gay. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game. Rose against Collison. Daniels. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Pacers leading by 3. Gay outside. He feeds it to Young. Turner with the screen. Off the screen. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Pretty surprised he missed that shot. The defense was decent, but not really effective.
Kicks it out to Love. Outside Rose. He's looking for James and finds him. And Love with the basket on the assist by James. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Rivers sets the pick for Gay. No good, unable to end this run.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And here is LeBron. 13 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by James.
LeBron not messing around. That time in the paint, close to the rim, smelling blood.
Indiana trailing here. Collison kicks to Rivers. Young in the corner. There's the screen, and Thompson sends it back. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him. James trying to free himself up. Good defensive work there by Young. The Pacers shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Rose against Collison. Here's Gay outside. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got his 5th assist in this one. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And Thaddeus Young he's got a unique offensive skill set. I mean, he really is able to score over bigger players with just an array of little hooks and floaters and off-balance shots in the lane.
And Greg, at about 6'8", what is it that enables Young to finish so well inside?
I think it's more finesse than power. Not a lot of free throws for him, but he can get his shot off quickly before the shot blockers have time to gather.
So both teams changing it up here. Cavaliers trailing. LeBron with him. He's got 15. To the middle, and Shumpert kicks to Baldwin. Outside Shumpert. 4 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for Indiana. Indiana's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Here's Williams, banked in off the glass. And it's a 3-point Pacer lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Thompson, a screen on Williams. Here's Baldwin. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job and challenging it.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And Indiana making a change here. Sabonis is checked in. We all know it takes stars to win championships, Brent, but it also takes a lot of support. In your opinion, who are some of the NBA's better role players? Guys that don't have to be on the marquee, can be on the side, but still are contributors.
A couple guys come to mind, Kevin, and I'm thinking about last year, the way that Eric Gordon took the role of coming off the bench for the Houston Rockets and had a tremendous season for them. Kind of a selfless act for a guy who had started most of his career and was injury plagued. That opportunity, and maybe that selfishness had some karma behind it, and he had a great season. Another guy I would say is Cameron Payne, a guy that just has a great energy, great spirit, looking for his opportunity, always excited to get to the game. But those are the kind of guys you need. Energy, excited to be there, and every night are going to give it to you. And I'll throw Patty Mills in the mix as well. Those kind of guys with unbridled spirit, great role players to have.
Well, Cleveland shooting 44% from the floor since we began the second quarter. Here's Baldwin. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
He's guarded by Rivers. LeBron outside to the wing on the left. Thompson, a screen on Gay. And a miss there on the triple. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Oladipo, the pass to Williams. Gay in the corner. Over LeBron. And that one's good by Gay. Gay's got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and Gay is a volume shooter. He knows he's out there to score. Love watching him catch fire.
James dishes to Shumpert. There's the feed to Thompson. Back to Shumpert. He kicks it to LeBron. Cleveland moving the ball around. They get the rebound. Baldwin shoots the 3. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's the pick. Here's Williams. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go. Thompson, a screen on Rivers. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Sacrificing his body, Tristan Thompson out there setting some solid screens.
James. He can't get that one. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cavaliers ahead, up 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Teron Lou. Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run the transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Teron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. They battled hard in the second quarter and it was reflected on the scoreboard. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
So far, I love their commitment on the glass. Even when they were playing well, their rebounding remained a priority. And so far, the other side hasn't matched their efforts.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that will conclude our halftime presentation. We take you back to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
As we return to look at the corner of Euclid and East 6th in downtown Cleveland, just a few blocks from our spot here at Quicken Loans Arena. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Cleveland leading by 3. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Pacers. Young and Turner up front. Rivers out there with Collison. And it's Gay in at the 3 spot. For Cleveland, they have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Here's Collison. That one drops for him. Collison's got his second basket of the night.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
James against Gay. Out to the wing. James right side. 4 on the clock. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
And the replay presented, of course, by Under Armour. Unleash chaos. Great stuff and some great basketball going on. Now, here is Young. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he can't get the first one.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot. Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Now here's James. To the inside. And Thompson throws it down.
Justin Thompson with some force on that one.
Here's Collison. The dish to Rivers. Rivers sets the pick for Gay. Back to Rivers. Shoots from 12. The shot's good. Rivers has got 10 points in the game. The Cavaliers leading by 6. LeBron outside. Here's Love. Makes it off the glass.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Gay with it, picked up by Thompson. Shoots from the block. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Rose against Rivers. Thompson, a screen on Collison. In the corner, it's James. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Rivers kicks to Turner. Outside Collison. He dishes it to Rivers. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. That's on LeBron James.
Well, he does not lack for confidence, does Austin Rivers. He plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
The Pacers have made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12. A free throw drops for Rivers. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Cleveland. Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for the Pacers. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Love with the screen on Muhammad. Here's LeBron. Young with the steal. Jumps up. And the dunk by Muhammad.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Out to the wing. Love outside. Over in the corner, Rose. He's covered by Collison. Hernan Gomez.
And here's a look at numbers for LeBron James. Great showing for him last season. Last season, he chipped in about 25 per, 7 rebounds and 5 assists. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy, all elements right now working together, and the game is coming so easy right now.
Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for James. Grant, he's checked in for the Pacers. Outside Collison. Henderson against Muhammad. Can't cash in from close range. Love with the screen on Collison. The kick out to Rose. Dishes to Henderson. He's covered by Collison. And yep, double bounces and it falls. 12 points for him.
He's a heady player. He knows how to get himself going and giving his team a real advantage right now on the offensive end.
Screen by Young. Here's Collison. Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Out to the right wing. There's Rose with the 3. Rose can't get that one to fall. Pacers trail by 6. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Collison with the screen for Muhammad. Cavaliers with the rebound. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. He's covered by Collison. From deep, Rose. That's in there. Love with the assist. And it's a 9-point Cleveland lead.
I admire how well Love is playing on the offensive end, realizing that one of his teammates is open, so get him the ball.
Screen by Young. Feeds it to Muhammad. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Muhammad's got 12 in the game.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
The drive by Love. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
You got to get there a little bit quicker to clog up the lane, because once Kevin Love sees that gap, he can make his way in there.
Both teams will make substitutions. Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
Such a big bonus to have a big guy that can step up to the free throw line and knock down shots. So many guys struggle from there.
Young with no one around. The shot will not fall. And Cleveland the other way now.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Rose passes to Love, and the dunk by Love. Great game for him, double-double now. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Well, if Kevin Love gets that deep and has that kind of room, he's going to make sure of it with the jam.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And he's probably looking at some matchups on the floor he'd like to take advantage of.
I'm interested in what he's seeing and then what kind of play they run coming out of this timeout.
Baldwin, who's checked in for Kevin Love. Jackson. And a look here at the shot chart for the Cavaliers.
Well, just look at the cluster in the middle of the paint. That right there tells you all you need to know about how they have built the lead they have. They are playing with more intensity on the offensive side of the ball, and it's the difference in the game right now. You have to love how they've approached this matchup.
Now, here's Grant. The pass to Sabonis. Over Hernan Gomez. No good off the front iron. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Over in the corner, Rose. Here's Baldwin. 17 points in the game. Six to shoot. Here's Shumpert. A three-pointer off the mark. Pacers trail by 11. Now here's Muhammad. He's got 12. And Oladipo kicks to Grant. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Grant's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, when he gets into the paint, Kevin, he starts to get hungry. He goes right through the defense. He's a straight line guy.
Hernan Gomez passes to Rose. Here's Baldwin. He's covered by Grant. He used that pick to get in close. Hernan Gomez has got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs.
Got to give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
Oladipo sets the screen for Young. Kicks to Muhammad. Off target from three-point range.
Well, the D looks like they're laying off just a little bit. He made 1 3 in the first half, but they're still daring him to shoot, and he can't make them pay for it.
Now, here's Holmes. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Hernan Gomez kicks to Baldwin. Outside Rose. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Derrick Rose, the former #1 overall pick in 08, one of the most athletically gifted point guards the league has ever seen.
This is his first free throw of the game. Williams, he's checked in for Young. Both free throws good from Rose. Hey, Brent, with the size and speed of NBA athletes, could we see the court widened out at some point, whether it's the lane or even the boundaries widened?
That's a great question, Kevin. I often thought that the league should widen the court to the point where the 23-9 three-point line should be an exact semicircle.
Is the same, yes.
Which would extend the court another couple feet on each end and create more space, more driving opportunities, more room to watch the greatest athletes in the world do what they do best. That's run, jump, pass, and entertain us. So maybe the league looks at it right now. I don't think there's any plans for it, but it's a great question.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That one on Rose.
When you watch Oladipo, you just like his explosiveness. Every moment he can come out there, he's got some room to get to it. He could take off on you and make something extremely exciting and athletic happen. He streamlined his game a little bit, so when he's not playing in a hesitant mode, he becomes that much more impactful.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Indiana. Oladipo hits them both. And Oladipo, as you said, can just be a ball of energy out there on the floor.
I like the fact that Oladipo is honing in on his skilled shots. Still trying to figure out exactly what he does well, but he can't be passive. He's got to be aggressive, and he makes those kind of decisive plays that ends up helping him and his teammates more often.
Now here's Rose. He's got 8. Pass to Baldwin. Holmes sets a screen. Baldwin the pass to Rose. Buries it from three-point range. Rose has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Cavs. Pacers trail by 11. Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over. The Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Victor Oladipo. Some last season stats for him. Put up about 13 points per, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
I think you look across the board right now, and he's just doing a much better job. The numbers bear that out.
And that one's good, Shumpert. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
And Shumpert can get into the paint, and then if he's patient, can find ways to score like that.
Gay outside. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
The Pacers making a switch here. Rivers checked in. Now here's Williams. Hits it from three-point range. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
And when the D is this non-existent, it's pretty easy for shooters. Fishing with dynamite.
1:30 left in the third quarter. Baldwin kicks to Thompson. Here's Baldwin. He's covered by Gay. Outside Rose. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. Last year, getting it done. 5th in rebounding, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And he's so physical, so explosive. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he was a top 5 rebounder a season ago.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
Bit of a numbers game. More boards, obviously, meaning more possession. And that's been reflected tonight in the score.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Yeah, just not good court awareness there. You cannot afford to be careless. That just leads to bad turnovers.
Pacers trail by 10. Rivers kicks to Williams. There's a good screen. There's 45 seconds left in the third. The layup off target.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
A nice shot by Baldwin.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
Good. That's 7 points for Victor Oladipo.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's Baldwin. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
So good at picking his spots. He always knows exactly what the team needs from him offensively. That's why they hold the lead.
From deep, Gay kept alive. Williams. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Williams has got 9. And so it's Cleveland going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play getting started. Shumpert and LeBron are out on the perimeter. Thompson is out there with Baldwin, so that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Gay dishes to Turner. Williams kicks to Gay. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Gay's got it back down to within single digits for the Pacers. Here's Baldwin. Pass to LeBron. Launches it. And Thompson kicks to Shumpert. James against Gay. James, the pass to Baldwin. Back to James. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Indiana also making some changes. Young comes in for Marvin Williams. And it's Collison in for Victor Oladipo. Collison dishes to Young. Outside Collison. Rivers against Shumpert. Rivers kicks to Turner. 4 on the shot clock. They double him with Love. And stolen by Love. Here's James. Gay with the block.
You got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away. Put those big hands.
6 to shoot. Cleveland moving the ball around. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. And then Rivers with the dunk.
Like that he gets out and runs that time. That's well within the wheelhouse of Austin Rivers, finishing on the break.
Gay against LeBron. Fires top of the key. Another miss by James.
Somehow, some way, he couldn't get that one to fall from in between. Got to take advantage of the weak defense when you can.
Gay can't hit. Cleveland leading by 5. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gay. And Tristan Thompson in the middle, a player, Greg, who understands his role.
He just plays hard and does the little things. Defense, rebounding, energy. When he's blocking shots and protecting the rim, he is one of the best bigs in our league.
He's off on the first.
And the number of fouls he's drawn has resulted in a bunch of trips to the line. So even if he doesn't make them all, it still had a positive effect.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Rose is checked in.
Well, still, Kevin, sitting here courtside with you in that fine suit, it gets me excited that I have another chance to watch one of the greatest players to play in the NBA. LeBron James continues to dominate. Well, that screen wasn't quite as effective as it could be. However, they find a way to get it done. Credit the shooter for overcoming that aggressive defense.
Now here's Love. Rivers passes to Gay. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. James outside. Down low. And Love throws it down.
And James is an all-around talent. A fantastic passer who actively looks to get his guys going.
Pacers trail by 6. Outside Collison. Here's Gay. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Gay's got 5 points now this quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Back to LeBron. Thompson in the corner. Love outside. Offline with his 3.
Well, the team is still up despite him struggling, so hopefully he'll find his rhythm.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Rivers. Turner with the screen. Here's Young. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And now just a 2-point Cleveland lead. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The screen from Thompson. James kicks to Love. James against Gay. Here's Thompson. Kicks it out to Love. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 16 points for Love.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Collison kicks to Turner. Over Thompson. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 6 points for Miles Turner.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
LeBron dishes to Rhodes. Another 3 for Cleveland.
You know, you hear that A word all the time, aggressive, and sometimes just being that can turn your game around. He's been that in the second half, their go-to guy here.
Now, here is Young. Back to Collison. Young sets a screen for Collison. Free throw line jump shot. Thaddeus Young on the wing. He's guarded by Love. Over Thompson. 3 seconds left. The shot by Turner, no good.
I give the defense a C+ on that possession, but still, I'm sure he's upset he missed.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Indiana called for the foul. Sabonis, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Free throw good, LeBron. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. Pacers trail by 7. Now Collison. Pass to Sabonis. He feeds it to Rivers. The 3. Thompson with the rebound.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Over in the corner, Rose. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Young. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Thompson, a screen on Gay. This one on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
You see LeBron just shrug off that contact there. It's like nothing even hit him.
Free throw good, LeBron. Pacers trail by 8. Collison kicks to Rivers. Gay against LeBron. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And that one misses. And he sinks the second. And the Cavaliers with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Thompson, a screen on Gay. The kick out to Rose. He tries for 3. Great D that time from Collison. Pacers trail by 7. And here's Rivers. The feed now to Collison. Nobody near Gay. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Or Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. James, the pass to Thompson. LeBron against Gay. Collison with it. The pass to Sabonis. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
And really trying to work the ball inside here and starting to get results. A lot of that offense coming in the paint here in the second half.
Well, Sabonis has a tremendous skill set for a 7-footer. Remember his dad, Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis, very creative in his own right.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. 4-point game. Kicks it out to Love. Beyond the arc. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's the dish to Young. Here's Collison. And the shot falls short this time. Cleveland leading by 4. Young with the steal. Outside Collison. And Young kicks to Gay. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Gay. Puts up a 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Now here's Rose. And Love has it in the corner. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
Yeah, it's a disappointing sequence of plays. Absolutely inexcusable turning the ball over like that.
Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for the Pacers. Pacers trail by 4. Here's Rivers. Screen by Young. Jumper off the screen.
Well, Thompson lives in the paint, and defensively, occasionally, you're going to get to shots like that.
The screen from Thompson. Inside to stop the drought. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. That free throw good from Thompson.
Tristan Thompson is one of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA. So to do that, you can't be afraid to throw your weight around.
Got a piece of it. Here's Love, and the dunk by Love.
And that's what you want in transition, a high percentage opportunity.
The story is true, and here the defense does a very poor job of matching up.
Here's Collison. The Cavaliers making the shot. Screen by Young, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
Yeah, they're really trying to sell it out there, but the official just, he ain't buying.
James against Gay. LeBron James on the wing. He's covered by Collison. 5 to shoot. The kick out to LeBron. There's the triple. The offensive rebound. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
That's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
Pacers trail by 11. .158 left in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Screen by Young. Gay with it. He's picked up by James. To halt the run. It's good. Gay's got 24.
And this is an area where Gay is especially dangerous. A terrific mid-range scorer.
Young against Love. Back to LeBron. Love dishes to James.
Shooting from Cleveland, LeBron James. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. So he gets them both.
Thank you, Cleveland!
And the Pacers with possession here. Here's the screen. Gay outside. Wide open. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Thompson absolutely tenacious down there, and big men love the big finish.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Now Collison. Gay outside. Screen by Young. Free throw line jump shot. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
And so it's Cleveland with it. They have a 9-point lead. LeBron against Gay. It's a pick by Love. The drive.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
And you could just see everything coming together like a perfect storm, and they just rolled on through.
And the Pacers with possession here. The Cavaliers making the shot. Floats one up. Thompson with the rebound. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. It's going to be on Rudy Gay. Free throw good, James. That one is no good.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it.
Dishes to Williams. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, fantastic awareness, finishing with ease at the rim, and the defense was just not a factor.
And here is James. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. You guys pulled away in the second half. What were the differences?
No, we all contributed tonight, and if we have a well-balanced, scoring and we're efficient on both ends, we usually end up winning the game. And, like you said, the second half was big for us tonight.
You got it done when it counted. Thanks very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.